Is it really worth buying Fruit Notifier and private servers? Do you want the quick answer? I'll tell you a quick answer, and that is, it depends. So sorry if you don't get your yes or no answer, but I just can't give it to you yet because everyone who is watching won't get the same answer. Because it all depends whether you're in first C, second C, and third C, or even just max level. And now if you want to hear our first answer, we're going to be putting ourselves in the perspective of a new first C player. Okay, picture this. You're walking in the jungle for your next quest, and you stumble across a button.
Oh, wow! Look at this button. Let me push it.
And then once you push the button, you get distracted with all these other buttons, and you see the shop. So you decide to click it, and then boom, you're distracted looking at all these different types of fruits and items and game passes you can buy. But then you scroll down and you stumble across Fruit Notifier.
Fruit Notifier look good, but quite expensive. I wonder if I should buy it. I mean, I do have my mommy credit card, so...
Stop and don't buy. Well, first, stealing credit cards and cash is very bad. You should never do it, but that's not why I stopped you.
Why you stop me then?
Well, because it's not a good choice at all, GamerHawksHQ Helper 1. Because if you're in first C, you definitely should not be messing around trying to find fruits. You should be actually grinding to go to second C where you can at least trade or just explore the map to have some fun in the game. And especially because you have a small level, a lot of good fruits. If you did get the fruit notifier and found a good fruit, you would just have to store it. If you found something like a mammoth, it's not going to be that useful for grinding. Well, don't get me wrong, it's okay for grinding, but you would want to have something like a light fruit because it's not too hard to find from the fruit roller, and it's a pretty fast fruit. Plus, you might not even play Bloxfruits in the future, so it would be just a waste of your money. And you should definitely be grinding for stats.
Okay, let me grind.
A few moments later.
Okay, I am in second C now, so can I take a break from grinding and just hang out and chill?
Well, GamerHawksHQ Helper 1, the answer is yes and no. Okay, so let me tell you, it depends if you want to stay in second C for a while, or if you want to buy a private server, then it's a good idea for using it to grinding, but not finding fruits. And yes, what I said GamerHawksHQ Helper 1 is a little bit confusing, but let me try saying it in a more simpler way. I mean that if you want to be one of the best players, you shouldn't be going and finding fruits right now in second C. Although if you're just playing Bloxfruits all for fun, and you just want to hang out and do some trading, then that's when you should buy the Fruit Notifier, but I still recommend you to grind, and don't buy private servers at all, at least for second C. Okay, cut! This is one of the worst videos I ever made in recent times. I mean, this is garbage. What is with that $0 voice actor, whatever. And yes, this video is absolutely terrible. Okay, and it's not the worst, but I had to edit it currently because of how bad it was before. This video was used as a backup video, so let me continue it my own way instead of going with whatever that was continuing. And to do that, let me sum this up very quickly. First C, don't buy Fruit Notifier at all, or private server. It's basically a waste of your time. Second C, if you're still playing the game, then feel free to buy private servers for grinding, but don't really buy private servers for trying to find fruits. And if, like I said, if you do want to hang around in second C, then that's when you can buy Fruit Notifier. But if you want to become a pro, I recommend you not to. Third C, well, for third C, you can kind of do whatever you want. Unless you're just starting out third C, then I also recommend you, if you're trying to be a pro at the game, to not buy Fruit Notifier, for you won't get distracted. But to be honest, I bought Fruit Notifier and I don't really get distracted that much, so yeah, basically do whatever you want. And finally, max level. I would 100% recommend you guys, although I'm not even at max level myself, I would recommend you guys to buy Fruit Notifier private service. Do whatever you want. Unless you don't have Robux, of course, but, you know, besides that, feel free to buy anything you want. I mean, you're already there at max level, and there's basically not much to do after you somehow get everything, which is near impossible, but I'm sure if you've been playing this game for a long time, was this game made 2019, then I'm sure that you already have all this done. So feel free to buy whatever you want, and also a summary this quick of a video because I need some watch time in the future, but this video was so trash I can barely stand watching it myself. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the worst video of all times, but you know what I mean, it's definitely not the best. It's not the type of video that I would want to go in. At least with all the actors and whatever, that was trash. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. GamerHawksHQ signing off.